Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
We got a little Friday going on here at the KVJ After the Show podcast. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
I like that. Yeah.
Back this week, got a busy weekend going on. Cocktails karaoke tonight. Wish Boca tomorrow. I got the Palm Beaches Marathon on Sunday. Then we got KVJ Volunteer Army event at the Quantum House with Little Smiles. So, a lot going on this weekend.
Busy.
Yeah, we're going to be busy. Virginia doing the boat show.
Boat parade.
Boat parade.
How dare you, Kevin? You know these boat.
The boat show is coming up, but it's not that. It's the boat parade. The Palm Beach Maritime Association puts it on, and it's big.
Yeah.
They've gone from having like 30, 40, 50 boats to now almost 100 boats.
Wow.
It's growing.
Yeah, that's cool. So, look, Virginia, you're going to be on a boat.
I am. So I'm going to be on a boat for Little Smiles, and then I'm going to go over to the grandstands for a little while and hang out there. You know me, I'm like a little social butterfly.
Jetting all around.
I haven't been on a boat with you in a while. Every time I'm on a boat, some bullshit happened. There's some drama. There's some fight. The last time I was on a boat with you, I think I got into a fight with your friend.
Sounds like a good time.
It's awful.
That's when I'm the captain. Shit always goes wrong when I'm the captain, but I'm not captaining the Little Smiles boat. It's
good.
It's too big for me to drive.
Can you drive a boat? If you had to go drive a boat right now, would you be able to?
I've never tried, but I feel like I could do it, yeah.
Okay.
I feel good 30 feet and below. Anything above a 30-foot boat, mama's not. I don't feel good about it.
Because you drove me and Mariana back in the day in the Key West, right? You were the pilot or the captain.
I drove us aground.
I mean, you drove us in the fucking ground.
Should have checked those tide tables. Who knew it was low tide?
And that
Yeah.
was when Mariana and Virginia, I mean, they were at the height of hating each other, and I'm stuck on a boat with those two crazy motherfuckers. Oh, my gosh.
Good times,
Oh,
yeah.
man. I don't know how to swim, but I almost did.
All he had to do was walk.
You're
It was
right.
real low tide.
There was no, you're right.
It was like literally an inch of water. I'm like, oh, this doesn't look right.
Sounds like a rough day.
It was a rough
It was a rough day.
I think we
Yeah.
had to get fished out by somebody.
We did. The people that I rented the boat from had to come on jet skis and tow us off because we had basically beached it.
We were only supposed to be out for an hour and a half. We were just going to kind of troll around.
3-hour cruise.
Oh, it went longer than 3 hours because it was very bright when we got out, and the sun was a-leaving when we were getting back home.
The sun was setting. We
Oh,
were
wow.
on the cusp of being fucked.
I mean, we were pretty much fucked, but you're right, doubly fucked.
You're not really completely fucked till the sun goes down. Then you're fucked.
Yeah, where the fuck were you, Ralston?
I opted out of it.
Good move, smart
Yeah.
man.
He had the good sense to say no.
Yeah.
That's why you're in
To
charge.
the trip with two girls that hate each other. Oh, what could
Yeah.
go wrong?
It's like, nah. No, I remember I hit Duval instead. I love bar hopping there. I couldn't get enough of that, so I stayed there and did bar hopping up and down Duval, and you guys went gallivanting off.
The vault is a lot of fun. I haven't been to the Keys in so long. I'd really like to go back.
Suits is there right now. I know. He was saying, hey, where should I go? And nice chill place. And,
Aw.
yeah.
Is he by himself?
I think he's with his parents.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm sure he's tearing it up.
Suits is with his parents down in Duval.
He's a sweetheart. You know, when he goes on those cruises, he takes his mom.
Oh,
and he pays for her. I love that.
Suits is a great dude.
He's a baby doll.
Yeah, he's on. So he's there. If anybody's listening to us in the Keys, keep an eye out for Suits. Yeah, I told him, like Hog's Breast, one of my favorites. That's just a chill place to go, and so many good places right there in Key West. Yeah, we got to get back.
We got to get back, and we got to insist that Suits wears a suit the whole time we go, even in the
that's tough.
swimming pool.
No, he has to wear a suit, Kev. That's
Oh, he does? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a lot in life.
He does.
Okay, that's just the way it's going to go, huh?
That's it. Your Suits.
It is really weird to see him without a suit.
It is. Well, it's weird to see.
I don't like it.
It's weird to see him in shorts, and it's weird to see Denny's in shorts. Denny's never wears shorts, but every now and then he'll have them on at his place. Like, damn, Denny's, I didn't even know you had legs.
Yeah. It is odd. It's kind of like when you see some people without a mustache or facial hair. That was last night. They were telling me a story, like, there were some wives that, like, were very, because, you know, one guy's like, I think I'm going to wear this mustache. She's like, nuh-uh, you take that off. Like, it's kind of weird. And then the guy who was in here, Paul, was saying his dad did it in the first year, and in 40-plus years of his parents being married, his mom had never seen his dad without a mustache. And when they shaved it off for the first ever no shave that they had done, she started crying.
Aww.
Yeah, she was just like, oh.
She loved her little furry lip man.
Yeah, but it was so bizarre for her.
My mom never saw my dad without a mustache. My dad has has had a mustache since he was 17 years of age.
Yeah.
My mom never saw him without it.
He's got a strong one too.
Yeah, he's kind of morphed into the goatee a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of older guys morph into the goatee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For some reason it's working.
What are your thoughts on the goatee? Do you see yourself doing that?
I had it once when I was a little bit bigger. I look evil. Yeah.
You do look like it.
Old guy goatee is okay. Yeah. I think if you're a younger guy doing a goatee, you just look like you're just a badass looking to punch somebody in the neck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've got, right now, if you're watching KVJ TV, like, what are you doing? Yeah, this is how they shave me, so.
Well, I brought you this leather jacket.
Yeah.
You're fucking extreme right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Pretty good.
It says Hulk Hoagie on it.
Oh, you would become.
Look how many stains are on that thing. Look, what is it? What is all this white? What is that white stain
That's
stuff
cum.
on the front?
That's definitely cum.
It's cum. Just kidding.
Yeah, he brings that in here. He's like, here, like, throw that on. It's a Hulk Hoagie vest. It's got cum on the front.
I swear to you, it's not cum.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker.
I don't know what's worse. What's on the front or the back?
Some motherfucker on Twitter's gonna really think it's cum.
Oh my
gosh. It's not. I think it's actually a dried toothpaste. To be quite honest with you.
Dried toothpaste.
Yeah, it's cum.
Okay. Kara sent an email. She said, Jaybird, I'm very disappointed in you and Denny's for not participating in the No Shave November. Kevin is doing it, so why aren't you guys? You have a big platform to reach a lot of people, and you're choosing not to do good with it. I guess you guys don't care about people who suffer from cancer.
I mean, holy shit. Are you fucking
kidding me right now?
Really? Because I didn't grow a beard. I don't care about cancer.
Got a beard, you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
That's such an over-the-top email. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so over the top,
That
right?
is. I mean, look, we all love helping these wonderful charities, and we all do lots of charity stuff. We sleep great at night.
Well, I mean, to get people on your side, I don't know if guilting someone into doing it. Because you're coming off like you're better than me, and you're...
I think they must be trolling you. That can't be serious.
I don't know, man.
That's no way to get someone on your side. That's for sure.
Right. Alyssa sent an email talking about Scientology, and you went there to see what they had to say, Virginia, but after waiting for a while, you're like, screw this.
Well, I had things to do, and it was looking at like a 3-hour project.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. She said the intro classes and books are pseudo-psych stuff that actually helps people, which is how many people get drawn into the whole thing. It's not harmful initially, since they have to draw you in. So that's kind of it. They're like going, okay, wow, it's good self-help stuff. I feel like I can get my life in line and all that stuff. And
I get it. I just wanted to see what the draw was.
Set the hook.
I wanted to see what their hook was, and I know they've got a hook. Mm-hmm. And the guy was starting to give it to me a little bit, but then I had to sit there and wait too long. I mean, I got a little taste of it. He was showing me stuff about helping Magnolia be better in school.
Okay, yeah.
And helping her get, like, a better mind frame for studying to absorb stuff better. And, like, so I was like, okay, you're definitely speaking my language.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that? You know, there's a lot of good in a lot of things that are out there, and religions, as much as I know a lot of people hate on them. You boil them down, and there are some nuggets in there.
Sure. Just don't make a bitch sit in a lobby for 3 hours because I won't. I will get up and leave. I don't have time for all that.
Are you calling yourself the bitch?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Don't make a bitch wait.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. DP. Follow-up answers.
Oh, yes.
You know what DP stands for, right?
That's double penetration.
Yes, it is.
Show me on Kevin.
No, we're good.
No, we're good.
2 in the pink is referred to as double vaginal or DV in porn. You are correct about the hubby being well endowed, but not all swingers are. We found that there is a size requirement for making those positions work. But I'm still high and tight, as Virginia would say. Double anal is a porn category as well, but we've never tried that one.
That just seems like just so much. That's a lot to take in.
It is a lot.
Literally a lot to take in.
I mean, the amount of pain pills and alcohol I would have to be on.
That would be fun for nobody.
Thank you.
Alcohol and pain pills? Oh, my gosh.
That's crazy. An email from John here said, big fan, listen to the show on 1128, the ATS you guys were talking about, choosing between knowing all the world's mysteries or knowing the outcome of all your personal decisions. Kevin said he would have not gone to Miami, and Virginia said that they didn't pay you money that was owed to you guys. Please share the details if possible, not the minute edited explanation from Kevin that he always does.
They want the juice.
Yeah, the edgy details. What were you referring to, Virginia?
I was referring to the severance package.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there were a couple little things that we had battles on. Yeah.
And we lost them.
Yeah.
Such is life.
I actually even forgot about that. Yeah.
I will never forget.
Yeah.
If you owe me money, I will remember till the day I fucking die.
Sometimes things are painful, and you got to get to a point you got to let it go. And I finally made peace and let it go. Although I didn't take it very good, but we're not getting it. So what are you gonna do? Fucking get mad about it?
We're not getting it.
If you're not gonna get it, you can't stay mad at it.
I'm not mad. I am still gonna remember. I'm not gonna hold on to it and let it bother me because there's no chance of us ever getting a red cent.
Well, I just, when things like that happen, hopefully you learn something, and if anything like that comes across our way again, we'll know how to handle it next time.
You're
hopefully.
right. Mm-hmm. We did learn a lot from it. It was a lesson, a very expensive lesson.
You learn a lot from the pain I'm learning.
Yes, you do.
That would just be the thing. If you could somehow get the lesson without the
financial loss.
Or just the pain. But some would say the pain is necessary to make you better.
Because maybe it makes a deeper imprint.
You're right.
Well, when you're going through this shit, everything sucks, but you don't realize that's when you are getting your stripes. That's when you either sink or swim in life, in my opinion. When you're really going through a storm, you can either rise above it or fucking throw the towel in. But that's when I think you kind of become that next level person.
Mm-hmm. Wisdom.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got nothing.
A couple of things here thinking about on your life and things that you've consumed through time. What would you say is a movie you think that you've seen the most in your lifetime? What is the one that you've watched the most? I think for me, it would probably be Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah, that's got to be up there. Probably for me would be Karate Kid. I just watched it every single night for 2 years in college. I went to bed to it every single night.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
A seasonal movie.
Yeah, because I watch it every year. And then I think the kids watch it a couple of times. I'm 45.
That's a good point. Yeah, you got to think about that. Yeah, there are some like Christmas Vacation for me.
Vacation,
I try to watch it. Yeah, because have I watched A New Hope every year? I would say probably that because it kind of became a tradition for me because when I moved all the way to California, I was young, by myself, been in the car. It was Christmas Day, and, my parents were in Ohio, and we just weren't going to be together. It was my first Christmas. I'm chilling in an apartment with no furniture, and I had the TV, and that was when USA Network did the Star Wars trilogy over and over again. And so that's all I had, so I just kind of kept watching that. That was before you had everything on demand, and so... Yeah, so since then, I've kind of watched that almost every year.
I mean, Jerry Maguire would be in there, and probably Happy Gilmore as well. If I had to, the top 5 that I've seen the most in my life.
Yeah.
It's probably a toss-up between any of those movies, maybe edging out with Karate Kid.
Yeah, I go Star Wars, I go Tommy Boy, I've seen that a ton. I remember for a while I used to watch Old School all the time, but not all of it, just mainly parts of it. When I was going out, it would get me just in the mood to go drink and tear it up.
I was in such a little run of I was watching 40-Year-Old Virgin, Wedding Crashers, Old School, and Road Trip over and over again. Yeah. I watched it all the time, and then gone. Wedding Crashers is the first hour of Wedding Crashers.
Amazing, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, through the 2000s, I was writing those a lot. So I don't know what the total numbers are. What song would you say you have heard the most in your lifetime?
Oh my goodness.
Definitely Summer Highland Falls by Billy Joel. Not even close. I've been listening to that song since I was 11 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good one. Do you have one that jumps out at you, Virginia?
I mean, I hate to be a hack of myself, but I think it's going to be a seasonal thing. And so I would say Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Am I the only one that's kind of annoyed with Virginia's list? I don't know.
Yeah.
Seasonal stuff.
I'm kind of annoyed with your outfit, so fucking get a sleeve that doesn't look like a dog chewed on it.
Denny's jacket. It's terrible.
Oh, that is tough.
Well, I
yeah.
always forget to bring a jacket, and then it's 2 degrees in here. I'm like, shit, all right, give me the fucking Denny's cloak.
The dog lunch jacket.
I know everyone makes fun of this. It's so comfortable, though.
It is, yeah.
It is.
I think music to me is different than the movies because you listen to a lot more music, and I would, be able to listen to a song many times within the course of a year, whereas a movie, I'd be like, no, I kind of just saw that. So that's why I don't think when it comes to a song that it would be seasonal. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, there's stuff going all the way back, but I'm trying to think of like what I still routinely listen to. And that's another list as well. What songs can you hear that you still love?
Because you're right, because you loved Kiss growing up, and I'm sure back from age whatever to whatever,
Yeah.
Kiss was up there.
Junior
But
high
as you
and
got
high
older,
school.
I don't know if you listen to a lot of Kiss.
No, it's rare. That's why I would say it's kind of rare that I do that. And there might be some classic rock songs. There are a few that I still like. I hear them. They come on. I'm like, okay, that's a great song.
Duran Duran, maybe? Any Duran Duran
Yeah,
songs?
there's a few Duran Duran songs that I think just still sound great.
Does Duran Duran, do they not play that good for karaoke songs?
I don't think they do.
Why though? Because they're great songs and they're 80s. They're everyone knows them. Duran Duran should be a good karaoke band to go to, but I kind of agree with the Witch.
They fall a little flat.
We've done Hungry Like a Wolf. It kind of fell a little flat. Rio falls a little flat.
Yeah, I mean, they're good songs, but
For whatever reason, like you get up there and you do a Bon Jovi, that shit's gonna rock.
People turn insane for.
But Duran Duran, it just doesn't have the same oomph.
It's a sing-along kind of song. People love those. That's why they work. That's why your Sweet Caroline is a great one. Everybody could sing that. That was actually really amazing last week. That was one of the coolest things was being in that stadium and, checking out 106,000 people singing that song. I think it's just something, it's got to be simple. It's got to have that kind of simplicity in it where like anybody can sing along to it.
Or if you're going to do any kind of song that's not a karaoke classic, you gotta have an amazing voice. It's gotta be over the top. We get some really amazing singers out for cocktails and karaoke.
Amen. We really get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people that belt it out.
Yeah, here's a little bit of that Sweet Caroline. So, yeah.
It's a few people.
It's pretty cool.
That was 106,000, yeah.
Wow.
That was kind of neat.
Now, where did you end up sitting? I know there was some discrepancy about whether or not you would sit with your family, and was it going to be raining or dry?
Yeah, it had rained in the morning. We went out to College Game Day. I went out there with Cannon, and it was cold too, man. We went in the rain, and he wanted to get there early. College Game Day comes on at 9. I think we got there like about 7:45, something like that. And, we got kind of close, and we got, one of those little Home Depot hats. And then we were there until probably about 9:15, and then we come back to the hotel we're staying where the football team stays. So we watched them walk by and all that kind of stuff on their way over. Yeah, it was cool. It was a great experience. So we did that. And then, I sat in the covered seat, and then the rest of the family sat out there. But it kind of pretty much stopped raining. By the time the game stops, there's maybe a slight little sprinkle. But
okay.
That was it. And my wife wanted to sit with the kids. And I'm like, well, I have no problem sitting with them. And so Caitlin didn't, because it was only one seat, and we were with the guy that we were with.
Gotcha.
And so my wife's like, it'd be weird if I sit there. And then Caitlin's like, it'd be weird. And so, I got.
Two dudes can go sit there. But
right.
You can't send your wife to go sit with some random dude.
Yeah. I mean,
it.
she knows him, but she was just like, My wife and my
Still.
daughter, they're very like, they would rather be in the family comfort than to be in the better seat. And they had good seats too. So we got lucky. It was a good little experience. Let me see. Other things as far as like your favorites. What do you think is the food you've consumed the most in your lifetime?
That's easy.
It's easy. 1, 2, 3.
Crawfish.
Okay. Really, crawfish.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Okay.
I love it. I eat so much of it because when I do the crawfish boil, I buy I don't know, 30, 40 extra pounds that I know is just for me. And so I'll take that and I'll pick the meat and I'll either pick it and eat it, which is usually what I do. Pick it and eat it for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, right.
4-day-old crawfish.
Yeah.
I've seen her eat imitation crab meat from a bag, and that was hot. That was so sexy.
You try not to get too turned on over there.
It was in a station vehicle. She's eating all this, and the air condition didn't work. Oh, awful.
It's a tough day.
I've told that story 9 times on the air. That's how badly it scarred me. It makes me repeat myself.
I'm a Jaybird pizza.
Number one, cheese pizza is probably there's no way there's anything bigger in my life that I've had more.
Yeah, no, and still today, it's like if I go off my usual diet, and today I eat random stuff, but I would say probably pizza.
I have a deep love for pizza. I mean, to the next level. You think you love crab? Fuck that. I love pizza.
Well, the only thing is if you said chicken might be all the different variations, but that's not really a dish. That's just
But that would count, though.
Okay, then probably chicken's number one, realistically.
Wow, chicken. Ugh.
Yeah.
You've eaten some farty chicken in your time.
Man.
Gray looking.
Try not to.
Back at Wild, you had some sad looking.
That's when I used to do the chicken breast. Yeah, that's when I was Meathead Kev.
Yes.
And I'd make this chicken breast.
Yeah, I'm going to eat 4 chicken breasts for breakfast.
Yeah.
that are 9 days old and smell like farts.
Yeah.
That was back when the Queen used to make your food. And you would come in and you'd be like, I don't know what I've got. It would be like a mystery chicken meal with like
Oh, yeah, that was part
kind
of
of
it.
weird concoction she had put together.
It was
Yeah, that was not too long. Yeah, it was a couple years ago. She had the crock pot thing, and she would just throw a bunch of random stuff in that crock pot. That was her thing every day.
Olives and chicken and sausage? What?
and
Yeah.
dice. Why there's dice in here?
Dice.
He's going to play a game, yeah. Yeah, and my parents were bragging to me, Pizza Crossing. I was talking about my hometown, Logan. It won Best Pizza for the state of Ohio.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Yeah, it's big,
Wow,
yeah.
that is actually very
Yeah,
big.
yeah, they're riding
Huge.
high in Logan.
Well, I want to try this. I got to try this pizza.
I think you'll be amazed. I think you'll probably say to me, it tastes just like Camille's.
okay. Mm-hmm. I
It's very similar.
love Camille's.
You might never leave, Logan.
I think I would do well in Logan. I think
Probably
I
would,
I
yeah.
think I'd be a good Logan person.
Might be your kind of town. I don't know how you do in the cold, man. That was a realization getting back in that, because the thing that I hated about where I am in Ohio, you don't get a lot of snow. It's cold rain.
Ooh.
And it will be like typical like days like 42 degrees and rain.
Oh.
And it's tough. You see your breath and it's just freezing cold. And
I had
wet.
that in my freshman year up in college because we were in the Panhandle area and it got really cold. The
It
year
does, yeah.
The year it got to like 18 degrees and it was like that for a good, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and it sucked.
It's tough, yeah. That's tough. And what drink do you think you've had the most in your lifetime?
I've been off Mountain Dew for about 3 years and it's still going to be Mountain Dew.
Really? Okay.
I had that much Mountain Dew in my life.
It's probably beer or champagne for me.
Okay, really? It's a beverage.
Yeah, Mountain Dew and
Or
probably
water. Maybe water.
Oh, that's like the least thing I've ever drank.
I drink a ton of water.
Yeah, water, I don't know, might be close, but yeah, I used to drink an assload of milk when I was young.
Grape Kool-Aid. I mean, I was raised on grape Kool-Aid. So much grape Kool-Aid.
Probably diet soda was up there, as I drank that for a lot through high school and even through college. Probably I've only really kind of kicked that for about the last 5 to 10 years.
We're always a big ginger ale family too. Ginger ale,
Ginger ale is delicious.
It's the underrated soda.
Not Seagram's, though. You got to go Canada Dry.
No one's talking about ginger ale. That's a great fucking drink.
Ginger ale by Canada Dry is the best. Seagram's makes me a little bit angry.
There is one there's with 3 or 4 ginger ales out there.
I think
There's
it's a
one.
Schweppes.
There's one that's clearly the worst. And yeah, there's one that I love, and I forget which one I do like them all though. Did Fat Kev like ginger ale, or did it seem too healthy?
That was like if I had an upset tummy, I'd get that, and I liked it then. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was a diet drink. Yeah,
Not enough sugar.
I love it.
yeah, it wasn't anything that I necessarily ran to back in the day. This is a pretty interesting story. Jaybird was out the other day when he got bit by one of our listeners' kids.
I was at Walmart. You've seen it before. You know how people always try to have me take pictures with their kid?
Hold my baby.
Hold my baby. Let's take a picture. And it's not that I don't want. I'll hold your kid, but sometimes the kid doesn't want me to hold them.
That's true.
And this kid did
because you're a strange foreign man to this baby.
This kid, yeah, this kid bit me on my arm. The mom's like, can you take a picture with me or with the kid and I'll take it? I'm like, yeah, sure. The kid's having a temper tantrum, crying. I don't think he wants to take a picture. So it'll be really, really quick. Wow, this is in the middle of Walmart, by the way. And then all of a sudden, he nips and bites my friggin' arm like that, and we take the picture.
Are those some marks on your arm?
There is absolutely marks on my arm.
Wow, that kid really went in there.
He went in there.
He totally did. And at our kids' fest, I was holding this kid, by the way, that bit me was about like 3 or 4. It wasn't like a fucking infant.
Kid had his teeth.
But at our kids' fest, a baby, but it must have been 3 minutes old. It was so little, and it sneezed.
It was birthed by the bounce house.
It sneezed right in my mouth, and I was sick for about 3 weeks after. That was our first year here.
Sneeze right now.
Oh, right in my mouth. Oh, I was so skeeved
so
out.
gnarly.
But I was trying not to hurt the
So I
family.
slapped the baby.
So I'm like, oh, your baby's so cute.
That's so disgusting.
Not that I don't want to hold your kids, but they tell them
Either
to
sneeze in my mouth or bite me.
tell them to stop
It's not the
fucking
best
with me.
experience. That's crazy. A couple other comments. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, I've got to laugh when Jaybird tries to say carnal. It sounds like he's saying cottonelle, like the toilet paper.
Okay, so it's Carnell. You tell him Carnell. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
you tell him Carnell.
And someone else texted in and said, I don't think mija is a word. And now I cannot stop calling my dogs mijo now. So thanks for that, Jaybird.
Well, mijo is a word. Mijo is a word.
But it's mija.
Mija's a word too.
Okay.
Well, I think it's mi hijo. Is what you're talking about.
it's mijo.
Oh, it is. Just
It's mijo.
M-I-J-O?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
mijo.
Oh, okay. And what is it? What is mijo, M-I-J-O?
So it depends on who you're talking to, because Virginia thought I meant son.
My son.
And it does, but if it's me and Kevin talking to each other, what's up,
Mijo,
mijo?
son.
Yeah, we're it's like what's up, dude? What's up,
Brother?
Kind of
I
that.
guess it's just who you're saying it to.
Yeah, it's slang. Mijo.
Slang. It's a loving slang for a male.
Yes.
Loving slang for a male. Like
They-
my bro.
Well, they say it in La Bamba a lot, and that's where I also got Cardinal from. Bob, his brother, he's getting all mad. He's defending Richie. He's like, "You tell him Cardinal," and I love how he says it. It's
Yeah.
so strong.
That is fun. Yeah, people love that bit that we did. We're going to bring that back next Thursday because I know you're working your way through Narcos.
Yes,
again.
I am.
Yeah, so it'll be back on Thursday. Or, no, maybe on Tuesday. I think
Okay,
I got it.
good, because I'm trying to space out my drink. 'Cause I think I don't have another drinking event on Friday.
Tequila.
Well, you got cocktails karaoke tonight, then you got Wishboke on Saturday. Then you take a break on Sunday, Monday, and then just don't miss any. You'll be okay.
Don't miss it.
And maybe you'll get hot sauce instead. if you do.
Casamigos!
Yeah.
What is it?
Casamigos.
Okay, I keep forgetting.
You were right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, learn some stuff. Yeah. Mija for females, mijo for males. Pampo, what you got? Yeah.
Okay, so mija is a slang. Okay, mija.
Learning.
Okay. See, this is an educational show.
I love it. I do. I'm so glad I got into Narcos. What a good
It
show.
really. I'm so excited that the Narcos Mexico is waiting for me.
Well, I was kind of in a little bit of a show slump. I felt like I was kind of watching old shit. I was going to bed to The Office. I started going to bed to Narcos. Doesn't do great for the dreams.
no.
Did you get into Mexico yet?
You know what? I tried, and it's almost kind of like getting out of a bad relationship or just a relationship. I needed some time. I need to be on my own. I tried to do the first episode. I just couldn't get into it.
Take a break.
Because I'm
Yeah.
still kind of reeling from the first,
Yeah, I got to let that.
There was new characters involved, and
There is.
there's
That
a lot
is-
to take in.
Yeah, and I've had a good little bit of a break because I watched it when they first came out. It's been a couple years, I think, since I saw the third season they've done of Narcos. It's technically the fourth, but yeah, you can see this is going to run for several seasons because this is building up El Chapo. And,
Well, I was hoping they were going to do something with. I was waiting for them to bring back the woman, Blanca, the one that was in the Cocaine Cowboys Part 2.
Yeah.
And they never brought her up, and she was a major player in the Miami game, and she was clipping motherfuckers and going against the rules.
I'm surprised they didn't go that route, because they had, they'd started with Medellin, and then they'd done the Cali cartel, and then, you would have thought maybe they would have parlayed to that, because I think this Mexico thing's going to take you in a totally different direction.
It is.
So, if they wanted to go back and do Griselda, it would be very...
Griselda, yeah.
It'd be very disjointed.
Virginia, that's the one. If you watch, because I don't think you've seen Cocaine Cowboys.
No.
Now that you've seen Narcos, go back and watch both of the Cocaine Cowboys. You're gonna love it now because it's the real shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you that in this season, I am going to give you a spoiler. I'm going to plant a seed for you about Mexico.
Okay.
I think you can handle this one. You'll see Pablo.
Really?
Yes, you will.
So it's going back in time?
There's a connection. Yeah, so if you really love Pablo, he's there.
I do.
He's
I
there.
do. I love that
I
character.
kind of wanted to find that out on my own. All right. Spoiler. Okay.
No, you know what? You'll forget about it 'cause you're not going to watch it for a while. So you're taking a break.
Okay, you're right.
You can't be mad at Kevin.
I'm not mad at Kevin. Give me a break. Yeah. I'm not really mad at that.
Yeah, no, to me, that'd be a reason to go check it out because it is interesting. It all does.
I love it.
Everything with drugs, as you're finding out, it's kind of a planetary connection thing. They all are aware of each other. They're either fighting against each other or they're together with each other. And usually when they're together with each other, then they wind up fighting with each other.
That Blanca chick, that one, I could not believe her story.
They've got to have that. That's,
only because she was
amazing.
so over the top. She broke the rules when there weren't any rules.
Well, for us in South Florida, the fact that she ordered that hit at the Dadeland Mall and they just said, you know what? They just got out with a machine gun and were just spraying down the front of the Dadeland Mall.
I know.
Crazy.
That was insane. And the other one was, I think they were on the Dolphin and they were going after this chick who they had killed her boyfriend. She witnessed it and she ran out of the car that she was in because they killed like her boyfriend. She goes running. They're trying to find her. She jumps into a stranger's car on the Dolphin. These guys just abandoned their car and imagine morning rush. It was morning rush hour traffic, I think, morning or afternoon. These guys with guns they're walking through the cars that are in a standstill. They walk up to the car and she's in the back cowering and they blast everyone in the car and then just calmly walk back to their vehicle and just are chilling in traffic.
Wow.
And just drive off.
That's insane.
That's where you're like, and this is Miami?
yeah,
I mean, this is something you would expect here in like Juarez or, Medellin even. But I mean, in Miami, this was happening? That's crazy. Medellin. Yeah, it's just fun to say, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, something to check out. Got that little bit of binge watching. I had seen a comment about House of Cards. I have not yet done the last season, and somebody's like, oh, so that's how it ends. Didn't like it. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
I wish you wouldn't go on just someone else's opinion like that.
I've heard a few. I have not heard anybody talk about it positively. I've heard probably about 6 comments just, nah.
The only thing I'll say about that is you got to be careful because I was going through a little phase when I would see the little score on the movies. If it was in the 30s and the 40s, I'm like, I'm not fucking watching that. And then I watched a few movies in the 30s and 40%, and I loved them, and they were awesome. So different strokes, different folks. Just because someone doesn't like it doesn't mean you won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You weren't listening.
No, I was listening to you.
Yeah, sounds great, Jaber.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, just because it's low doesn't mean it's not going to be good. But for me, if there's people that I know and I suspect it already, I got burnt by the 3rd season of Bloodline. And I've been okay because I even heard that about Dexter. And I jumped off of Dexter a couple seasons, and I don't feel like I missed anything. I'm okay because I think I finished at the end of the 5th season. And where it ended, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. Like, I think I would have just gotten more of the same, and I didn't need to take myself to where it ended. I like that. It's almost like it ended in the right spot for me. So, there you go. All right, well, we'll see you out tonight. Cocktails Karaoke in Boca tonight, Town Center Mall, 7 to 9, no cover before 8. Wish Boca. Fun little place to check out. And the other thing they're going to be doing, too, they're throwing in a retro playlist.
Oh.
So if you like some of the old school stuff, and some of the stuff we play like on Friday mornings here on the KVJ show, they're going to be doing a ton of that on Saturday night, music-wise. Plus, you got the VIP table. Just go chill with Jaybird and Denny's there. They're going to have Tito's Vodka going to be serving up. So go have a little bit of fun. That's Wish Boca. Just type in Wish Boca. It'll pop up on your phone. That's 8 to 10 tomorrow night.
I'll do a little belly dance for you.
Ooh, keep it sexy.
Hell yeah.
I'll be at the Palm Beaches Marathon on Sunday. Look for me right outside of ER Bradley's between 6 and 10 a.m.
Yeah, you'll be with the Fit Team, right?
Yes, Fit Team is the one who's sponsoring the entire marathon, but I will be with the radio station right outside there. So they've got a full half and a 5K going on, presented by Jupiter Medical Center. So we'll be out a lot this weekend. Hope to see you out there somewhere. Got a couple positive things here. A little quick call out for the Palm Springs Police Department. Somebody said they pulled into a Dunkin' Donuts to check on their tire. It was flat, but I was going to try to make it to a gas station. But a Palm Springs police officer, vehicle number 201, flagged me down and suggested I not attempt to drive on the tire, and he went across the street to get it fixed a flat.
Oh, that was nice.
I offered to pay him back, and he wouldn't take my money. How cool is that?
Wow.
Huh?
That is very cool.
That is.
Very
That's from
cool.
Deanna. Also going on today, West Elm at downtown The Gardens is having a silent auction today from 6 to 9 to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Trader Joe's and Asian Finn are providing the food. Kate Harkin's going to be providing the entertainment, trying to raise money and awareness for a cause that is near and dear to our hearts. Brianna Elmer, age 12, of Port St. Lucie, is going to be spending the next year in Memphis battling rhabdomyosarcoma.
Oh,
Good
my
heavens.
goodness.
We love a shout out for the event if possible. So there you go. That is from Jennifer. So very nice. Thank you for those emails. Send them to us, mail at kvjshow.com, and enjoy your weekend. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.